welcome to class. Little bit of a different intro here. This is editing Sarah for our CosPilates REWIND. I, for whatever reason, didn't really do an intro to this video because it was a live stream, but let me put all that into context. So if you're new to CosPilates REWIND, it is the same CosPilates that we know and love on this channel. However, these are kind of throwbacks to CosPilates that I did when I was live streaming on Twitch. Yes, I do have a Twitch channel. I used to stream all of my Pilates classes there, but have been transitioning to YouTube. So instead of leaving those kind of lost to time, I wanted to kind of give them a new life on the channel. So that's what CosPilates REWIND is. It's taking those live streams, I edit them down, clean them up a little bit, add some music, and tidy them up basically to make them available to you here on YouTube in a more concise little package. So I hope you enjoy class, and if you'd like to see more CosPilates or more CosPilates Rewinds, let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you back again on the channel soon. Bye! Grab your light stick, grab your magic wand, pop on some maybe Kylie Minogue disco music, I don't know, some fun music, and let's get started. We're gonna begin lying down on our backs, and just keep your light stick nearby. I'm just gonna call it a light stick. Bring your arms long by your side, and let's bring our feet inner hip width distance apart. So what that means is finding the bony landmarks of your hips, follow that line down. That's what you're looking for. 10 toes pointing to the front of your mat. Nice parallel legs here. Feel an attraction between the inner thighs, but not so much that they're zipping together. Working from tail to head, let's start by reaching our tailbone long towards the mat. The triangle of your sacral plate, that bottom triangle piece of your spine, heavies towards the mat. You might feel your back start to arch a little bit up off the floor. That is okay. We want a little bit of space between our lower back and the mat. Not so much that we're arching and creating a crazy U shape, but just a little bit so that maybe 2 fingers worth can slide through that space. Working up the body, we start to feel our front body engage towards our back body and start to feel our sides hug towards our magnetic imaginary center line. And then from here, start to feel really wide in the back. Shoulder blades spread apart from one another, spread the collarbones wide, lots of space between the shoulders and the ears. And this is our position. Our spine has natural curves. We're just taking the extremities out and starting to find alignment. The ring of the hips, the ring of the ribs, the ring of the crown of the head, all lining up as concentric circles. From here, let's take a couple of breaths. Taking an inhale, feel your rib cage expand east to west and into your back. And on your exhale, feel everything contract. Play the accordion with your rib cage. It contracts more into each other. There's a rubber band around your rib cage. Inhale, it expands 360. Exhale, it hugs towards your center line. 3 more breaths like that. As you inhale, feeling the breath more within the rib cage and less within the abdominals themselves. So less of the belly breath that you might be familiar with. Thinking about taking the breath more within the rib cage and into the sides and the back. Take 1 more breath there, inhaling 360. Thinking of drawing the waist down. On your exhale, we feel a corseting 360 of our abdominals. Moving on, grab your prop if you're down. Hello, hello. Moving into our rib cage arms, taking your prop in both hands, resting your hands on your thighs. Take an inhale, reach your arms back behind you as far as they'll go without splaying the ribs. And then exhale, squeeze the muscles under your armpits to press back to start. Inhale, reach the fingertips long, glide the shoulder blades down the back. Exhale, close the front of the ribs as you draw forward. Inhale, keep that hug towards midline. Keep the bottom tips of the ribs down. Exhale, draw it in. Last time here. And exhale, bring it back up. From here, you're going to take your light stick, lift your legs into a tabletop position and bring your prop underneath your legs. Legs will be zipped together like they were one unit, knees over hips. So in this position, you should already start to feel your core fire on to prevent your back from taking the load. So keeping your ankles and knees zipped together, your waist diving towards the mat. Take an inhale here, and on your exhale, peel your head, neck, and shoulders up. Find your Pilates curl. Just the tips of the shoulder blades tap the mat. Your shoulders are away from your ears, and you hold for 3, 2, 1. Lower down with control. 2 more times. Take an inhale. Exhale, roll up and hold. Keep the back of the neck long and soft. Keep that tailbone reaching down and press in for 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Last time here, on your exhale, you're gonna lift up and hold. Some fun little Sailor Moon legs because I have these fun leggings on. Staying up in your curl, just slide your right leg out and bring it in. Slide your left leg out and bring it in. Stay high in your curl and try not to shift your hips side to side. Your Pilates block from your pelvis to your sternum is a cement block. It moves nowhere. Point your toes because you're Sailor Moon and you're fancy like that. Last time. Lower your head, neck, and shoulders down. Give your legs a hug, rock them side to side. You can take little circles on your lower back to release. We're moving into our marching. From here, we bring the hands underneath with our fun prop, legs in tabletop, curl your head, neck, and shoulders up. From here, reach your thigh bone long. Maybe you tap the mat with your toe and bring your leg back up. So long hinge from the hips. We're not bending at the knee. We're frozen from the knee down. Feeling light like we're floating through space. Keeping that toe nice and pointed. Let's do 3 more. Long hinge from the hip. 2. Last time. Lower your head, neck, and shoulders down. Give yourself another hug. All right, we're moving into our 100. Let's bring the hands back to that position we had them for our other warm-ups. Your legs are gonna come straight up to the ceiling. It's more important to me that your tailbone is down. So here, maybe my legs are at 90 degrees, but it's more important that I'm not tucking my tail and that I'm finding that neutral position and maintaining it. So we don't want that lower back to smush into the mat. We still want to maintain that little space here. Let's flex and point our feet a couple of times here. If you can't get your legs straight, that's totally fine. Start to find a lot of length through your legs and feel your waist dive down to the mat in opposition. Let's flex and point for 3, 2. You're gonna hold on 1. From here, curl your head, neck, and shoulders up. Reach your light stick long and start to pump it up and down. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Big inhales in. Big exhales out. Nice long, vigorous pumps with the arms. No bending at the elbows. Inhale, dive your waist to the mat. Exhale, it dives deeper. Stay high in that curl, but if you have to put your head, neck, and shoulders down, it does not necessarily make this harder. Let's go 4 more. And exhale. Keep finding length through those legs. Nice quiet pelvis. Don't let the head bobble for 2. And exhale. Last time. And exhale. Hug your knees in. Rock yourself side to side. Holy moly. Place one hand on each knee. Circle your knees away from each other. Give yourself a stir in the hip joint. And then reverse your circle. Moving on to our roll-ups. Reach your legs long onto the mat. We'll zip our legs together and flex your feet, trying to get the knees and the ankles to stay zipped together. So if you have to take a micro bend of the knees to make this happen, that is totally valid. You want to feel those inner thighs start to fire on. Gets our internal and external rotation down our legs working properly. So from here, lying down, hands are going to come up to the ceiling, holding on to your light stick. Let me fix my fun leg warmers. Thanks, Jess, for my awesome leg warmers. Nice wide collarbones, maintaining that neutral position. Flex those toes towards your face. Feel a lot of length through your back body. Take an inhale here at the bottom. Exhale, come through your Pilates curl. Roll all the way up to seated. When you reach the top, lift up to dive forward. Reach the fingertips long, dive the abs back. Now, as if you got punched in an action movie, slow motion, you drive that waist back as you roll all the way back down. Bone by bone, you hit the mat. Lower back, middle back, upper back. Take an inhale. Exhale, roll up. Wide collarbones. Keep diving that waist towards the mat. It keeps reaching behind you even as you dive forward. Feel a lot of reach through your limbs. And imagine that my hand is on the center of your back. Round into my hand. One more time, thinking less about rounding through the shoulders and more about rounding through the middle of your back. You create that letter C. Lift the unit of the ribs away from the hips and then dive your waist back into that space. Last time we roll all the way up and we stay there. And we stay there. Oh my goodness. Stack all the way up to tall. And then from here, little fun experiment. Sit long and tall. We're gonna point our right toes, playing with that Sailor Moon suspension. Without shifting forward or back, can you float your right leg up off the mat and lower it down? 2 more times. Lift and lower. Last time, lift. Keep it there and hold. Slowly roll back. Take your leg with you all the way to the ceiling. Option to keep your arms up or bring them down by your sides. This is a little more stable. We go into our single leg circle, finding a little bit of external rotation in that straight leg. You take the leg across your body without lifting the hip. Take it around and straight back up. Cross the body, around and up. 2 more times. To challenge, you take that out more into a fuller circle. Last time in this direction. Now reverse. Either way, just the leg is isolating. Your torso doesn't move. Your hips don't do the mambo, lifting up and moving. Last time. From here, lower your leg to 45 degrees. Take an inhale. Exhale, roll up to meet your leg. Suspension. Reach for your toes. And then lower back down to start. Graceful Sailor Moon. All right, other side. Point your left toes. Feel your thigh bone suck into your abdominals as you lift the leg up and lower down. Feel the thigh bone slide back as the leg lifts and lowers. Last time, lift and hold. Take it down with you. Keep reaching long as you come down to help stabilize. 4 times across. Around and up. Inhale across. Around and up. 2 more times. Last time. If you want me to get real punny, you're drawing a planet with your legs. This is Sailor Moon. We've got the galaxy background. Let's go for it. Last time. Lower that leg to 45 degrees. Chin to chest, roll up, reach for your toes, and then lower back down. Shake it out. All right, from here, rolling like a ball. So this exercise is gonna require a little bit of cushion. I have a Pilates mat, which is 1/2 inch of foam, so it's super squishy. If you're feeling that you don't have enough support to roll on your spine, opt out of the rolling portion and just hold the initial shape that we'll walk through now. So from here, I'm gonna lose my light stick just for a moment. And we're gonna scoot a little forward on our mat. Draw your heels in towards your seat, heels together, toes apart in our Pilates stance. Your toes will be at about 11 and 1 on the clock. From here, embrace your outsides of your legs and bring all 10 fingers to the front of your ankles. From here, slip the tail underneath you so that you come to balance just behind your sits bones. Your sits bones are the bony landmarks in your booty. We want to come just behind that. From here, you draw your heels closer into your seat and float them up off the mat. This is where that deep C shape that we worked on in roll up is really important. From here, really find that lift of the ribs away from the hips. Create a bowl with your pelvis and dive your abdominals back into that space. So much so you should feel like you could scoop so deeply that your head goes through your legs. You should feel like you're balancing on an edge, like, whoa, I could rock back at any moment. But I'm holding myself with my abs, so I'm not. That edge is what you're looking for. From here, we're in our little ball, our little planet, our little moon. Take an inhale. Exhale, if you would like. Roll back just to the tips of the shoulder blades and roll all the way back up into your ball shape. Inhale, rock back, scoop, lift the hips. Exhale, come up and hold. Inhale, rock back, drag the heels closer to your seat as you rise. Keep the bowl nice and tight. Each portion of your spine rolls through the mat. You shouldn't hear any thumping or crashing. One more time. And lift up and hold. A little fun Sailor Moon remix. Hands come up. Love. Elbows to the knees. If you were like, I wasn't using my abs there, you're gonna use them here. Keep that shape. You don't have your hands. Rock back, lift the hips. Exhale, come up. Try to keep those elbows and knees glued together. Inhale, rock back, scoop. Exhale, come up. 2 more times. We love this. Exhale, come up. Last time, rock back. Exhale, come all the way up. Lower down. Woo! Shake it out. Who knew rolling around was so intense? That's why we love Pilates. It's magical. All right. Take your light stick. We'll leave it here. We'll come back to it a little later. We're gonna play with a little more suspension in our ab series, or another word for it is the series of 5. Don't know why it's called an ab series. This whole thing is called an ab series. You're gonna come to lie down, hug your knees into your chest, and get ready for some spicy fun. From here, we're gonna play with that suspension. Single leg stretch is our first exercise in this series. Your head, neck, and shoulders will curl up into your Pilates curl. Grab onto your right leg and extend your left leg long. And then simply enough, you switch your arms and legs. And switch, and switch, and switch. The lower the leg, the more challenging this is. So if you're feeling it in your lower back, keep the leg a little higher. Or find your edge and work your way down. Now we add our anti-gravity Sailor Moon-ness. Keep switching. Can you come up and find a balance? Keep switching. Now lower back down. Keep switching. Nice and controlled. 2 more times. Coming up, keep switching. And lower down. In the name of the moon, this is hard. 1 more time. Oh baby. Last time. And done. Lower down, rock your head side to side. We move into double leg stretch. personal favorite of mine. We're going to do a little bit of a Sailor Moon remix because this is about suspension and coordination. This version is called backstroke. It's an exercise that we do on a different Pilates apparatus, but we're going to do it on the mat because it's super fun. From here, you're going to take your hands into your Sailor Moon position. Love, we love it. Bring your hands to your face so that your index fingers act as your eyebrows. You'll curl your head, neck, and shoulders up, keeping your elbows wide. Here's the choreography. Staying up in your curl, arms and legs lift up to the ceiling. They open the width of your shoulders. Circle everything down and around. Hands come to the thighs. You reach for your toes and then bring it back in to start. 3 more times. Up, open, circle down and around, reach, and bring it in. Am I transforming yet? Up, open, circle down and around, reach, and bring it in. Last time, up, open, circle down and around, reach, hold, and bring it in. Lower down. Rock your head side to side. This is your breathing check. Are you breathing? All right, from here, lower lift. Gonna do a couple variations of our lower lift. We're gonna skip scissors for now. That might come back a little later. Per usual, your head, neck, and shoulders will come up into your Pilates curl. Your legs will come straight up to the ceiling. If you need to take a bend to the knees, that's fine. Make sure that tail is down. From here, we'll just lower the legs towards the floor and then lift them right back up. Inhale, lengthen the legs to lower. Exhale, lengthen to lift. The lower you go, the more challenging this is. So if your back starts to arch, your pelvis starts to shift, you've gone too far. Find your edge. Technique over range of motion. Last time. And lift up. Hug in, lower down, shake it out. We add on. I told you, legs come up to the ceiling. Find your curl. We do ballet beats, crossing your legs one on top of the other like a changement in ballet. From here we lower. 3, 2, 1 and lift. 3, 2, 1, we lower. 3, 2, 1 and lift. 3, 2, 1. Last time. Stay high in your curl and up. 3, 2, and 1. One more time. This one's super fun. I'll show you the choreo first with the head, neck, and shoulders down, and then we'll move on. This is our windmill variation. So your legs will come up to the ceiling. From here, you'll lower to 45 degrees. From here, we'll start with the right leg. Right leg will cross over like our single leg circle and begin to whip around across our body. Our left leg is going to follow in a big windmill. And then bring it back. And then we take it to the other side. Left leg follows. And bring it back in. Let's move. Imagine you're fighting evil by moonlight. We need to channel that energy here. Curl your head, neck, and shoulders up. Legs come up to the ceiling. I take back the 45 degrees. Take your right leg across your body. Circle around. How big can you go with the control? One more each side. Stay up in your curl. Last time. Lower down. Woo! Let's all meet with our hands stacked behind our head for our final exercise, crisscross, with a little scissor thrown in. So our classic crisscross, hands come behind the head. You'll curl your head, neck, and shoulders up. Option to keep the legs bent, or for a Sailor Moon remix, the legs are gonna straight. From here, right armpit to left knee. Either extend or scissor your opposite leg away. And then come back through, scissor switch. And twist and reach up towards your leg. And twist. And twist. and twist and reach. Keep that pelvis still. Let's do 2 more. Last one, lower down. Rock yourself up to seated or take a roll up to your seated position, and we move on to our spine stretch series. From here, you're gonna need your light stick again. Separate your legs the width of your mat. Flex your feet, legs are gonna be long. It's important that you have a long, tall spine here. So I don't care if your legs are straight, if you're slouching and you're out of alignment, defeats the purpose of the exercise. So if you're feeling tight in the hip flexors and you feel like you can't get your spine straight, take a bend at the knees or grab a book, maybe a manga, and put it underneath your seat. Help elevate your hips. We'll give you a little more mobility there. And we want to feel long and tall up against the imaginary wall, thinking of that ring of the ribs, hips and crown of the head all lining up, and feeling that lift of the unit of the ribs away from the hips. We want to feel anti-gravity. We're in space, remember? Feel very light on the mat. Feel your sits bones so light that you could just float up to the ceiling. Grab your light stick. Arms are going to come parallel to the floor. You're going to take an inhale, feel a widening of the collarbones. Exhale, spine stretch forward, slide and dive. Head heavies towards the floor. You round your spine as you slide your arms forward. Now here, we don't just sink. Lift your ribs away from your hips. Clamshell open the back of your rib cage towards the ceiling, growing some serenity wings. And then slowly stack your spine all the way up to tall. Take an inhale. Exhale, slide the arms across your imaginary table. Rounding forward, you lift your ribs up. So your waist is driving back and up at the same time. Stack all the way back up. 2 more times. Take an inhale. Exhale, slide and dive, spine stretch forward. And stack all the way up. Think of the vertebra like Lego blocks, stacking one on top of the other. Now I'm combining words. 1 more time. Slide and dive. Keep the head heavy. Lift the abs up and away. Think roll up. Slowly stack all the way up to tall. Put your light stick down for a moment. Another rolling exercise. This is our open leg rocker, where we'll play with some fun rolling through space variations. So, from here, you're gonna bring your knees to bend, inner hip width distance apart, so finding that line that we found during warm-up. Hands are gonna come center back of the thighs. Tuck your tail a little bit so that you find that space just behind your sits bones. In opposition, open your chest, open proud chest. So we have a little bit of a tuck, but then we're open and square in the upper body. This should fire on your waist, back, and really engage your sides. Point your toes. We ought to be fancy and classy. Float your right leg up to tabletop, and then lower it down. Switch, and lower. Now from here, lift your right leg up and hold. Keep your elbows wide. Lift your left leg up and hold. Keeping that nice, proud chest. From here, either keep your legs in tabletop or straighten them for our open leg rocker. You contract away from your legs, rock, roll back to the tips of your shoulder blades, open your sternum past your shoulders, find that open, proud chest. Rock back and come all the way up. I'll do a couple with straight legs to demo that. 2 more times here, you rock back, roll up and hold. My leg warmer is last time. And roll up and hold. From here, find your single leg stretch position. You're gonna bring your hands to that position that we found for that exercise. We take our open leg rocker here, rock back, and try to come up and hold. Woo! Harder than it looks. Rock back, scoop, lift your hips. Find that deep scoop where you could feel like you could lift your hips over your head. Rock back, come all the way up. Now we switch. Anti-gravity, feel really light. You're rolling through space. 2 2 more times. Last time. Bring your legs in, lower down. Shake it out, get a little gooey. All right, moving on. From here, we take our sola. Option to have your light stick. We're gonna start with a little twist. So from here, arms will come out to a T, or you can bring your hands to tap your shoulders. Keeping your hips square to the front of the mat, twist your rib cage to the right, and then come back through center. Then twist to the left, and come back through center. One more time each side, lifting the unit of the ribs away from your hips, and then twisting into that space. Last time. And come back through center. From here, arms will either stay here or come out to a T. We twist to the right, dive forward, saw off your pinky toe with your pinky finger. Come up in your twist and center. Twist to the left, same thing. Saw off your pinky toe with your pinky finger. Lift your back arm up, find a twist. Come up in that twist and center. Now we add on. Twist, dive and hold. I keep turning my light stick off. We're gonna add some Sailor Moon windmill arms. Front arm is gonna come up. Back arm's gonna follow it up. To the other side, we twist and dive. Front arm comes up. Back arm follows up towards your face. And dive forward. Let's pick it up. Up, around, dive. Up, around, dive. As the arms swing, try not to sink. Find a lot of length in your waist. 2. Last time, don't sink. Come back through center, put your hands behind you, and shake out your legs. A little bit of a chest stretch. You can either keep your hands behind you and just open your chest to the ceiling, or take a reverse tabletop. You'll bend your knees, inner hip width distance apart, and just lift your hips. Squeeze your glutes. You'll get a lot of opening in the front of your shoulders. And just breathe into it. Lower on down. All right, let's do our short box series. This is where we get to have a lot of fun with our magic wand, because we're gonna do an exercise called magic wand. Magical girls, magical wands. I'm very excited. So, short box series. You're basically just gonna show off how mobile your spine is, which is pretty cool. You're gonna separate your legs inner hip width distance apart. Same thing here, you can take a bend of the knees. Feel a good flex of the feet. Imagine you have a strap around your feet and you're hooked around something to keep you in place. That's classically how this exercise is done. You're doing the harder version because you don't have any help. Let's do our round back. You're going to take your light stick, you're gonna bring it to your waist. From here, find a round spine, like you're crouching under a low ceiling. And it's the same principle here. We're not slouching from the shoulders. I want you to think of that lift of the unit of the ribs, finding that roundness through the middle of your back and keeping the collarbones wide. You should feel as if you're scooping over your hips. From here, keep drawing your abs away from your light stick. Round back, you roll all the way down to the mat. When your head hits the floor, reach your arms overhead and then bring them back to your center. Dive your abs away from your light stick. We roll all the way back up, finding that low ceiling, and then coming all the way back. Control over range of motion. Maybe you can't make it to the mat. Maybe you can only go halfway. That's all right. It's more important that you find the control and the range of motion will come. Technique rules. Last time, keep diving that waist away. It never pushes forward. Stack all the way up to tall. We move into our flat back. We did round, now we do the opposite. Same thing with the legs. This time the arms will come up to the ceiling. From here, we keep the back nice and flat as we find a hinge. Long diagonal spine, stack all the way up to tall. Inhale, back, heavy the head back. come all the way back up to tall. Just 2 more times. It's okay if it's not super far. And lift. Lift up off of your sits bones last time. And up. From here, shake it out. Arms are up to the ceiling. Let's take a quick twist and side bend. Lift up and over, dive to your right. Come back through center, twist to your right. Dive to your left. Twist to your left. 2 more times each side. Still thinking about lifting up, away from the floor. Sitting even on your booty. Especially as we side bend, it's easy to favor one side. Try to lift up before you dive over to keep that evenness in your seat. Last time to the left. To the left, to the left. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry everyone. You didn't sign up for that. All right, we add on and add our magic wand. This is very exciting, everyone. Find your flat back. You're gonna twist to the right. Hinge back in your twist. From here, reach your magic stick long. Tap it. Bring it back up and center. We twist to the left. Find your hinge. Tap your magic wand. Come up and center. 1 more time each side twist. Reach back, tap. Hey, 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 come up and center. Last time twist. Lengthen to come up and center. Lower down, shake it out. Take that reverse tabletop again if that feels good. Or just take your chest stretch. We take our shoulder bridge. So it's our roll up in reverse. Take an inhale. Exhale. Create a bowl with your pelvis. Lift your tail up off the mat. Squeeze your glutes to lift your hips. And instead of finding a U shape, find a long diagonal spine. Line up your pubic bone to the bottom of your breastbone. Hold for 3, 2, 1, and slowly lower down with control. Take an inhale. Exhale, knees slide forward. Relish in that articulation as you lift up. Keep the shoulders wide. Press into your arms. They don't call it shoulder bridge for nothing. Slowly come all the way down. 1 more time, just classic shoulder bridge. Making sure those knees slide forward and back. They don't open or close. Tailbone is the last thing to come down. From here, we add on. We lift up into our bridge. From here, really press into your arms. Keep your hips where they are. Straighten your right leg to the ceiling. We poke the ceiling for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. With control, toe ball, heel down. Nice. Lift the leg up. Flying through space, we poke 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Toe ball, heel down. And slowly dismount your bridge. We have 1 more variation. Sailor Moon, coordination, fancy. Lift your hips up. Float your leg straight up to the ceiling without moving your hips. Flex your foot. Lower your legs so that your knees are aligned. Point, lift the toe straight up. 2 more times, flex lower. Point to lift. Last time, flex to lower. Point to lift. Toe ball, heel down. We switch sides right away. Up, we flex lower. Point, lift. Hips don't move, flex lower. Point, lift. Last time. Toe ball, heel down. Can the hips lift a little higher? Can you open your collarbones wider? Can you press into your shoulders more? And then slowly come all the way down. Rock yourself up to seated. Come to lie down on your right side waist. It's time for our side kick series. Side kick series is going to be very exciting. because as we all know, Sailor Moon's got incredible choreography. She's super elegant. She's got great legs. So we're really gonna milk this sidekick series today. Got a lot of fun variations for you. Lying down on your mat, gonna line up tailbone to elbow at the back edge of your mat. You can either support your head like so, or you can lie down on your bicep like a pillow. Your top arm will come in front of your chest. If you really want a challenge, that arm goes away. Good luck. From here, your feet are at the front corner of the mat, so you should look like a little check mark. Feel really light on the mat, lift your waist away from the floor, and make sure that your hips are stacked one on top of the other. From here, your top leg lifts up to a hover aligned with your hip. From here, zip up through your abs, kick your leg front, point, reach, brush it back behind you. Hips don't move, kick, point, brush, reach it back. 2 more times. Point, brush. Last time, try to keep the leg at the same height the whole time it travels. From here, swing your leg front. We go for a bicycle. Bend your knee to your chest. Drag your heel towards your booty. Extend the leg behind you. And we repeat. Swing front. Knee to chest. Heel to booty. Extend 1 more time. And then we reverse. Heel to booty, knee to chest, extend, swing behind, swing with control. I use swing with caution, control over range of motion. Last time. And swing. Bring your leg in, lower your top leg in front of your chest. If you're feeling flexible, that foot can come down and your knee pokes up to the ceiling. Your choice. We do our inner thighs. From here, long leg is gonna lift up and lower. Think of the middle of your inner thigh lifting up to the ceiling. That's where the work is. 2 more. Last time. Lift up and hold. Draw little circles with this leg. For 3, 2, 1, reverse. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower that leg down. Top leg comes to meet it. I know, a little fiery. From here, we have our stack of the legs. Lift your top leg up to a hover. Right now, your legs are parallel. Both knees are facing the front. From here, as if there's a hand on the top of your thigh bone, turn your leg out, external rotation, and bring it back in. So the whole hip doesn't move, the hip stays stacked. You're wrapping that inner thigh to move the leg in the socket. Last 2. Last 1, open and hold. From here, a little more Sailor Moon choreography. Passe, toe to knee, knee to shoulder, extend, lengthen it long. 2 more times. Passe, knee to shoulder, extend, and then reach long through the leg to bring it down. 1 more time. Bend in, lift, and extend. We end with our grand rond de jambe. Take this circle as big or as little as is accessible for you today. Leg is gonna swing front. You lift the leg up and around to the back and forward. Swing up and around to the back. A nice graceful controlled swing. Last time, in this direction. We take it back. Take it back around town. Wrong show to be referencing, Sarah. Last time. I'll leave that for the SpongeBob episode. That'll be interesting. Lower down, bend your knees in. We're just gonna go to the other side. Lift your waist away from the mat. Feel really light. Once again, we don't sink. Feel a lift. Top leg lifts to a hover. You kick to the front. Point, brush it back behind you. Kick to the front. Point, brush it back behind you. 2 more times. point brush back. Last time. From here, we take our bicycle. Leg swings front. Knee to chest. Heel to booty. Fire on that hamstring. Extend. Swing front. Knee to chest. Heel to booty. Extend. One more time in this direction. And now we reverse. It's easy as the knee comes in to want to crunch in the waist. Try to stay equally long on both sides of your body. Because especially that top waist is going to want to crunch. Get long. From here, bend your leg in, rested in front of your chest. Lift the inner thigh up and lower. Same thing. Center of the inner thigh lifts and lowers. Like you've got a string on it. 2 more. Last time. Lift up and hold. Draw your circles. 5. Draw actual circles. You'd be surprised some of the shapes I get in class. And now reverse. 4. 2. You're done. Lower down. We lift the leg up for our internal-external rotation. The top of your thigh bone is a doorknob. You turn it open and closed. Hip stays where it is. If you need to put your hand on your hip, do that. Think of the inner thigh wrapping open. 2 more. Last time we hold. From here, we go for our little passe. Knee to shoulder. Extend. Lengthen to lower. Same thing here. Especially as the leg extends, the waist is going to want to crunch. The hips are going to want to slide backwards. Try to keep everything square. 1 more. This one always makes me feel super cool and fancy. And now we take our rond de jambe. The leg swings front, up and around back. It's alright if you have one weak side. We are not symmetrical beings. I wish we were sometimes. And now reverse. Use your glutes. Use your hamstrings. Squeeze your booty as the leg goes back. 1 more. Lower the leg down. Come to lie down in a prone position on your abdominals. Bring your light stick with you. For our extension series, this is not technically the classic order, but we're being rebellious because we're cool magical girls and it's a Friday night. So we're gonna have some fun. We're doing extension now. Hands are on your prop or they're just in front of you. Lower your forehead down to the mat. And I always say start with your legs wide, so open your legs the width of the mat. You can do extension with more narrow legs, but it's a little more challenging, and you could feel it a little bit in your lower back. So start with the legs wide. From here, forehead is down. Take an inhale to prep. Exhale, lift your abs, draw your pubic bone down towards the floor, and as you do that, lift your head, hands, and heart up off the mat. Reach your light stick long. And then lower down with control. 3 more times. Exhale, lift up and hold. All 10 toenails press into the mat. Find in between your shoulder blades. Lift that up to the ceiling. And then lower it down. 2 more times. Exhale, lift. Reach your sternum towards your light stick. And lower down. Last time, lift. And lower down. From here, bring your right face cheek to the mat. Bring your light stick behind you, hold it with both hands, and zip your legs together. This is our double leg kicks. From here, kick your heels towards your booty 3 times. 2, 1. Press the feet down. Reach your light stick behind you. Find your extension. Can those arms lift up? Can you lift higher? Lower down, switch sides. We kick 3, 2, 1. Press up and hold for 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Kick. 2, 1. Press up for 3, 2, 1. One more time. And lift. Hold. We're not done yet. Lift your legs up, maybe the thighs hover, and you beat your inner thighs. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down, release your hands, press yourself back, hips to heels, find a child's pose. Either wide legs for more of a stretch in your inner thighs, or zip together for more of a release in your lower back. Option to hold your light stick. Come out of your child's pose. Sit and swing your legs around in front of you. We'll take a seated figure 4 stretch. So from here, take your right ankle just above your left knee. And then from here, use your hand to press your knee away from you. You can intensify the stretch by walking the shape in more narrow. And make sure that your back is straight and you're pressing your chest towards your leg. This is your figure 4 stretch. You might also be familiar with the supine figure 4 stretch. You are also allowed to take that, whatever suits you today. From here, we'll unravel and switch sides. This stretches your glutes and your piriformis. Your piriformis is a little muscle inside your gluteal complex. It's important to keep that muscle nice and well taken care of, especially stretching it, because what can happen is that muscle gets tight, you can get sciatica, and nobody wants sciatica. So treat your piriformis with love. Stretch your glutes. All right, from here, unravel your figure 4. Let's meet in a seated position. It's teaser time. Happy Friday. If you don't know what a teaser is, if you've ever seen any Pilates ad, you've probably seen someone in that V position with a big smile on their face going, I love Pilates. That's what we're gonna do. No fear. We have a lot of different variations. Play. Have fun. You gotta have fun. I'm having fun. I'm dressed up in a costume. How can you not have fun? From here, your legs will come inner hip width, and we'll zip them together. Zip your legs together, I changed my mind. Hands come center back of your thighs, wide elbows. Similar to our open leg rocker. Find that slight tuck just behind your sits bones, but open proud chest at the top. Feel your waist stabbing through the middle of your back. From here, float your right leg up to a tabletop or straighten it. Bring your left leg to meet it. Keep that open, proud chest. From here, release your arms. Hold in your teaser for 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly round away from your legs all the way down to the mat. Take an inhale. Exhale, roll up. Find your teaser. Maybe you stay here. Maybe the arms lift and lower and lift and lower. Last time. Slowly come all the way down. One more time. This time we end with our Sailor Moon. Last time, on your exhale, we come up. Find your teaser. Sailor Moon hands. Twist, pose, and center. Pose, and center. 2 more. Last time. Slowly roll all the way down. Hug your knees into your chest. Rock yourself up to seated. We'll end with our front support. Heels together, toes apart, in your Pilates stance at 11 and 1 on the clock. Finding a soft bend in your knees and the stack of your ribs, hips, and crown of the head. Long and tall up against that wall. From here, take an inhale, bring your arms up to the ceiling. Exhale, forward fold. Nice heavy head. Fingers touch the mat. From here, walk your hands out. You find your plank, or in Pilates we call it front support. You can take on your knees or float the legs. We'll be here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pike your hips up to the ceiling, down dog. Walk your hands back to meet your feet. Keep the head heavy as you slowly roll up. Think of this as your standing roll up. Bone by bone you stack, all the way up to tall. We add on. All of this is optional. Take what works for you, find your edge. Inhale, arms lift up. Exhale, forward fold. Walk your hands out, find your plank and hold. We can't do a Sailor Moon class without a side bend and a star. So from here, bring your left hand underneath your face. Spin onto your side to find a side plank. Now from here, option. Sweep the arm up and over, take a little side bend crescent moon stretch. And hold. Come back through center. Now we take a falling star. Left leg slides front. We find our pose. Shablam. Maybe that leg lifts. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Bring it back through center. Find your front support. And hold. Maybe we go for a push-up. And pike your hips up. Woo baby, walk your hands back. Slowly roll all the way up to tall. Grand finale, last side. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, forward fold. Walk your hands out. Whoop, I'll be facing away from you this time. Find your plank. Right hand comes under your face. Spin on to your right side. From here, arm sweeps up and over. Little crescent moon stretch. Come back through center, feel light. Fallen star, slide that right leg out. Maybe it lifts, hold for 3, 2, 1. Back through center, find your plank. Hold, maybe take a push-up. And pike your hips. Woo! Walk your hands back to meet your feet. Hang out here for a moment. Breathing easy, nice heavy head. Take a big inhale, bend your knees, find a crouch. And slowly come all the way up to tall. Roll your shoulders back. Strike a pose. And you're all done. Good job, everyone.